Tá saindo da jaula o monstro! Eita porra! Tá saindo da jaula o muco tá doente!
And approaching the ring, from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 245 pounds,
CENA gets some of the most passionate reactions from fans you'll ever hear. His philosophy remains to be hustle, loyalty, and respect.
Collar and elbow tie-up here.
This is critical for a competitor in establishing themselves in the match.
So what do you think about Randy Orton?
A rivalry that I think helped Randy Orton solidify his true superstardom was his journey into Death Valley versus The Undertaker. Remember that?
Oh, of course.
Orton proved to be one of the Dead Man's greatest adversaries, and to this day, the Viper's match versus the Phenom at WrestleMania 21 is regarded as one of the best in the streak.
Definitely looking confident in this one-on-one environment. We're going to find out a lot here tonight. Head-to-head, no excuses. Let's get it on.
They're struggling for control right now.
Oh, struggle is right, Cole. This is really back and forth.
Controlling the tempo. Jerry, you touched on the incredible rivalry between Randy Orton and The Undertaker, and I have to say, as someone who was in the broadcast position for so many of their face-offs on SmackDown and called their showdown at the 21st Showcase of the Immortals, Orton versus Undertaker was one of the gravest challenges to the life of the streak ever.
Michael, before you described what it was like calling the war between Undertaker and Randy Orton, I remember a chill going through the entire Staples Center at WrestleMania 21. Randy Orton versus Undertaker is certainly one of the best rivalries I've ever seen. What do we got here? Orton's got him.
He may never walk the same after that backbreaker. God, there was nothing accurate about that attempted offense.
Oh, you're being too kind. Some people would use other words to describe what we just witnessed. The array of moves that Randy Orton has at his fingertips is truly dazzling. I mean, whether it's a drop kick or an inverted backbreaker or a power slam, the Viper's got a way to break his opponent's body and his will. Oh, out of nowhere! Oh, wait, nice reversal.
Nearly driven through the mat.
Camel clutch locked in, wrenching on the neck and lower back. And he lets him out. Well, he might have been losing some of his grip there anyway. He probably figured it would be better to release the hold now before his opponent could counter it.
It doesn't take a freaking genius to see that John Cena's really on a roll in there. This is one of those times where the determination, power, and ability of John Cena are fully realized.
Thinking about that arsenal of moves Randy Orton has, you can see how he developed it so well. His dad, Cowboy Bob Orton, had more than a few tricks of his own that I'm sure Randy picked up at a very early age.
Yeah, and then for Randy to have Ric Flair take him under his wing. I think we're over here.
Oh, the reversal by John Cena. Oh, wow. He's setting it up.
Randy Orton joined WWE in 2002. And by the end of 2003, he had already lifted his first title. And since then, now the shoulders are down.
1, 2. At this point, you think he'd have that move well scouted.
Cena gets the cover.
And the shoulder's up in time.
Well, as long as it's up before that 3 count, that's all that matters.
And for Randy Orton, now more than ever, it's gut check time.
Unleashes the sleeper, trying to put this match to bed.
And it may just do that. It's nighty-night time.
It's the longevity and consistency of Randy Orton that King talked about, which has turned him from a legend killer into simply a legend. Whether we've always condoned his tactics is debatable, but King, we can't take away his success.
Well, you're right, Michael. The apex predator has only gotten better with age. Some would say like a fine wine. Anytime we thought he may have taken a step backwards or gone too far, here he comes again to win another championship. So you're right, it's hard to debate Orton's success. People will be
Não vai dar, pai, não vai dar essa porra!
telling their grandkids about Randy Orton, that's for sure. Oh, there's another hit!
Randy Orton doesn't like people in his personal life. One
Casa comigo pra caralho, porra!
thing that he will share is the work he does away from the ring. Studying archive footage of his opponents of different eras in the business. Anything he can do to give himself an advantage over... Here we go.
He's hanging on for dear life.
What diabolical things are going through that mind right now?
When you get in control like this, you want to throw everything at your opponent. And that could be what we're seeing here.
Quick thinking to avoid that.
Going for the big one.
Randy Orton delivering crippling punishment.
Wow, he's still down after that.
Orton. Oh, look at that. He managed to get a shoulder up.
Well, like they say, Cole, timing is everything. John Cena will never give up. I'm not sure John Cena can give up. If there's only fumes left in the tank, Cena will keep going.
After a move like that, he's going to need to see a chiropractor or a spine specialist, whatever he's comfortable with. No pun intended, of course.
Yeah, he's not. The shoulders are down.
And he breaks the cover, forcing the referee to stop the count.
Well, that's just not enough to get the job done. Boy, he wanted to end it right there. He didn't want anything else to do with Randy Orton.
I've been in there with Cena when he's like this. I became a former WWE champion because of it. When John Cena gets like this, he can bust through cinder block walls and not slow down a step.
I don't want to know what that feels like.
Yeah, well, I've felt it before, and you're right, you don't want to know. He's got to be history. Is he still even conscious? Oh, man.
This one's not over yet. We've seen plenty of people come back from being in a lot worse shape.
The Viper strikes. RKO.
Shoulders down, is it enough?
This may be it.
Good Lord, that wasn't even close.
So that's what it's like being so far off the mark. Uh-oh, he's in position, ready to strike. What a move, what a smart move.
Nice reversal by Orton.
Yeah, that's because he saw that one coming a mile away. John Cena with a nice reversal.
The quick reversal there by Randy Orton.
Oh, the ref just got taken out. Not a lot of spring left in his step right now.
You have to wonder what's going through these guys' minds in a match of this magnitude.
Wow, that might have broken his jaw.
Oh, what a shot. That did some serious damage. You can't take too many of those and expect to be in the match much longer.
Oh, out of nowhere. He's pulling up.
He thinks he has it.
1, 2, 3. Cole, you spoke before about a win. Man,
Avisei que vai dar não.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making it...
Eita porra! Tá saindo da jaula o
And approaching the ring, from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, The Rock!
ah, this place is... Well, this is it. Two icons from two different eras in their physical primes will once again collide for sports entertainment supremacy. The Brahma Bull tangles with the franchise, and it's just too close to call. This is going to be awesome. Come on, let's get it on. Getting back into the ring now.
King, you can take a breath. Dead red suplex. And so what are your thoughts right now on John Cena?
If you look over The Rock's career, he's always added new moves to his arsenal. The DDT, the Scorpion Deathlock, the Spine Buster, Tilt-A-Whirl Power Slam. Man, the Brahma Bull's always looking for new ways to lay the smackdown.
Definitely looking confident in this one-on-one environment. We're going to find out who's the better competitor, that's for sure. No gimmicks here, just some good old-fashioned one-on-one action.
Oh, wait, nice reversal. Oh, out of nowhere.
Execute.
Silly of me. You know, with all of those moves we've talked about, oh, how much pain is that arm in now? I guess he's done with that move.
Yeah, but what's he going to do next?
Talk about a target. The largest bullseye is always in someone's back.
Yeah, that's bad. No, wait, nice reversal. Oh, out of nowhere. A DDT. Oh, right now the momentum is with The Rock, and who knows when it'll stop. Oh, wait, nice reversal. Well, whether you're someone who loves John Cena or hates John Cena, and of course, there are plenty of both, there's no avoiding John Cena. And that's one of the things that makes every one of his matches so exciting. You know that that arm is now in an extremely compromising position.
I I don't believe the destruction we're seeing.
This guy's just going from one painful move to another.
That wild strike found nothing but empty air that time.
Man, that's what you call swinging for the fences and missing. Look at it.
Ai, que delícia! Ai, que delícia!
Catch him off guard.
Quick rip.
And he escapes with a kick out.
Oh, if you look at The Rock's face here, he's thinking that was a bunch of Brahma bullcrap.
And you know, King, there's always a special buzz in the arena on nights when John Cena's in the ring because of what you said, King. No one is ever sitting on their hands. The fans are going to be on their feet with their voices at full volume, no matter how they feel about him.
Well, you got that right, Michael. It's certainly never boring to have John Cena around. And I'll give him that. The reaction he gets out of the WWE Universe is electric.
People have been wanting to see these guys go at it for a long time, and by the sound of this crowd, I think they're getting what they wanted. One of these guys is going to walk away with the win here tonight. I just can't imagine one of them also accepting defeat. Here he is, the third-generation superstar, the People's Champion, the Brahma Bull, and the most electrifying man in all of entertainment, The Rock.
I'll tell you, Cole, when you think back to his start at the 1996 Survivor Series, to Rocky Sucks, to the Nation of Domination, and the Great One, The Rock has done it all here in the WWE and in Hollywood.
John Cena makes the cover. And the shoulders up.
And the match continues. I love this. My goodness. How on earth did The Rock kick out of that? Oh! Here's the cover.
King, The Rock is known, and a kick out.
And that's all that matters. This match continues. Look at the heart of The Rock.
Just making his presence felt there.
Not today, too fast.
Looking to build momentum.
It is so hard to stop that kind of strength.
This match is being televised around the world in 18 languages and in over 110 countries.
Absolutely amazing. The world is watching, and I guarantee you they're going to love it. John Cena is taking this match to an entirely new level.
This could do it.
Maybe it.
Well, oh, look at that. He managed to get a shoulder up.
Well, like they say, Cole, timing is everything.
There's no keeping this guy down tonight. And will this be it?
It may be.
And the shoulders.
This guy's kicks are so impactful.
Wow, he just slammed him with ease.
And almost slammed him right through the ring floor. Good, the shoulders.
And he kicks out.
And he lives to fight again. How does Cena do that? There's nobody else on this planet that can go like John Cena. A DDT with authority. Uh-oh, big move coming.
Going for broke. There it is, the attitude adjustment.
Oh, the dreaded AA.
1, 2. And the shoulders up now. That's a kick out.
Nice. The Rock showing great mental and physical toughness to continue here.
Okay, King, we have two faces of their generations, two icons in their prime. John Cena and The Rock, both who have a history of respect and hard-fought matches against each other that has formed one of the most notable rivalries in WWE.
Now, you can say that again, Cole. These two men met at WrestleMania 28 in one of the most memorable matches of all time. No one ever thought that they'd see, hey, the shoulders are down. 2, 3.
There's is your winner, ladies and gentlemen.
Where are you now that I need you?